So anyhow, this morning I just wanted to share really quickly about the intensity that some of you have been feeling lately in the spirit. It almost feels like a sense of discontentment or a place of change. And what happens is your fight or flight begins to kick in because you don't really know why you're feeling what you're feeling. Well, what it is that the glory of God is getting closer and closer and closer as time goes on. And we are getting closer and closer to the fire and the presence of God. And that stirs things up. And a lot of times it stirs up the ugly. Actually, it will always stir up the ugly. It has to stir up the ugly because the ugly has to fall away as we get closer to the presence of God. And so as time draws near and God prepares to send back the groom, we are getting closer and closer to his very presence. And in that, the ugly is going to show. And so I just want to encourage you today to have, receive his grace over your life as the ugly is revealed, but yet don't shy away from his presence because the ugly is revealed. Let's love each other in the midst of this time because it's not easy. It's not easy being open. But that's what we're being called to do right now, is be open and transparent. As a body of believers, we're being called to be open. And when we're open, that means we're going to see each other's junk. And that's why the Bible says that the world will know us by our love for one another, not our judgment for one another. That doesn't mean tolerance either for rebellion. If somebody is claiming to be a brother and sister, but yet their entire life screams, I don't want anything to do with God, then we need to love that brother and sister to the truth, or they need to come to the realization that they're really not a follower of Christ. That's different. I'm talking to those of you that know that you long and that you yearn for God and you walk in his ways to the best that you know how, but there is something going on in your spirit, and it's a call to change. It's a call not to change this way, okay? It's a call to change that way. It's a call to climb the mountain. It's a call to come up to his presence, and coming up to his presence means that we release more and more and more of our junk. And it's going to get ugly, but it's necessary. So let's love and support each other on the way to the top of the mountain.